what we wanted to do with Far Cry 4 is we wanted to be able to say, if you can see it, you can go there, right? We said that on Far Cry 3, but we wanted to make sure that we give you different locations, we give you different opportunities. Somebody's going to look, if you or I go to the Himalayas, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look up at a mountain that has snow, and we're going to go, how do we get up there? We want to give you the chance to be able to go up there and have a credible experience. We give you the meat that you can throw to call the animal to be able to come in and be able to kill somebody in the snow. We know that the wind is going to be howling. We know that it's going to be cold. We know that you want to be quiet. We know that everybody up there is a reason for being there. And so it's all about how you choose to attack it. With Far Cry 4, we wanted to give you the feeling of land, sea, and air. We wanted to give you everything. So if you wanted to go down into the valley and have a valley experience and have something that was completely different from what is up in the freezing death zone on the Himalayas, you could do it. And you could run everything in between.
So this level here, it does begin, you're kind of overlooking that monastery. You get to use your wingsuit right away, which is awesome. Cool. I'm very happy there's more wingsuit in this game. But then you kind of make your way over that huge chasm to that little area. Yeah. I'm curious, the part where this level is set is very kind of isolated. Yep. How segmented do the kind of pockets of the game get?
We build a huge open world, which is even bigger than I thought it was going to be, from the standpoint of the world is massive, right? And then what we say is, okay, now we want to be able to take you to different parts of it. So there's opportunities for you to go there and play on all these different hemispheres with all these different biomes and all these different animals. And then somebody says, I want to do something a little different. I want to go and I want to have a different, not a physical experience, I want to have a mental experience, and I want to go and do something mystical. We provide you with another world, which you're going to discover soon, within the world that is completely mystical. And then you say, well, you know what I want to do? I want to go up into the top of that mountain, and I want to do something really quiet in the middle of the snowstorm, where I have the ability with me, because I brought meat with me, and I can effectively take the animals that are up there, and I can turn them into weapons.
I was trying to piss off, are those yaks that you see at the beginning?
Yeah.
I was trying to piss them off. And
you can.
Yeah, I noticed that they were kind of drawn towards the enemies eventually. I was trying to kind of like
stampede them?
Yeah, okay. Stampede them. Cool. I didn't realize I had the meat, so I was just shooting them in the butt with my silenced assault rifle. Didn't work as well as I was
they
hoping.
Respond well to fire. If you put a little bit of fire down and you can get those things moving, they're a stampede, right? What happens when you take all the weapons away and you say, I'm going to play the level and I'm just going to use animals and meat. I'm just going to weaponize the animals, and I'm just going to figure out how to bring in these animals and basically turn them into weapons.
It's the paleo diet of video games.
Exactly. The truth is that we build this living world, and we build this toy box, and we're not exactly sure how people are going to use it. So we give you the tools, and then you show us, and then we kind of sit back and watch and go, I had no idea. I had no idea that was possible, and that's the best part.
Do you find yourself consciously saying, all right, there's a tipping point that we're approaching. We can't make it too insane, too ridiculous. We have to kind of maintain this certain level of, I don't want to say credibility, but
I think we try and give you things that you or I could do in our lives that would maybe facilitate the dream state that you could do the things that you could do in some of the elements of Far Cry. So there's always going to be a fictional conceit that makes it plausibly real, right? You could get on an elephant and you could go and you could do the things that you're doing, or maybe you could eat something that's not good for you and it could put you in a state that sends you in another way, or maybe you could get knocked unconscious and have a weird dream. But the truth is that fun is fun, and if you want to say no to fun, I don't know that that's the right spirit for Far Cry.